What's up, everybody? I'm Damon Hatfield, and for today's fix of gaming news, we have Wolverine's release date, a former Xbox exec claiming Microsoft is quietly shutting down the business. This is your daily fix. Presented by Universal Orlando Resort and its new theme park, Universal Epic Universe. In a surprise announcement this morning, Insomniac Games has revealed the release date for Marvel's Wolverine. It's coming September 15th. It's a sudden, welcome release date announcement after Wolverine was a no-show at the recent PlayStation State of Play. Wolverine has been a bit of an elusive game since its initial announcement. It was first teased at a State of Play way back in 2021 with a brief cinematic reveal. It then went dormant, save for a leak associated with a massive Insomniac hack in 2023, until last year when we saw our first gory trailer revealing various locations, as well as Wolverine's actor, Liam McIntyre, known from Gears as JD Phoenix. Insomniac refers to the game as a global thriller and says some of the familiar characters Logan will encounter include Mystique and Omega Red. Wolverine will launch exclusively on PlayStation 5 on September 15th. That puts it just a week after Phantom Blade Zero, another PS5 console exclusive. Moving on, amid the official statements and mini tweets that followed one of the biggest shakeups ever at Xbox, one of its creators believes Microsoft's true plan is to bring its gaming business to an end. Seamus Blackley co-created Xbox at Microsoft, releasing it in 2001 before leaving just a year later. He has watched his former company hit the headlines as Phil Spencer and would-be successor Sarah Bond announced their exit. And in a new interview, he revealed what he believes to be new Xbox CEO Asha Sharma's actual mission, which sounds like nothing good for Xbox fans. Speaking to GamesBeat, Blackley said that Xbox is not a core part of Microsoft's all-encompassing AI push, and so is being sunsetted. Drafting in Sharma, who Blackley points out came from Microsoft's AI team, with no gaming background, is further evidence of the company's true strategy, he claimed. They don't say that, but that's what's happening, he went on. I expect that the new CEO, Asha Sharma, her job is going to be as a palliative care doctor who slides Xbox gently into the night. Part of the problem here, according to Blackley, is that Microsoft head honcho Satya Nadella believes that AI will subsume games like it will subsume everything, and that spells the end for the traditional video game business, much of which Microsoft owns. The job of all these people is to just gently usher all these business units into the new world of AI, Blackley said. That's what you're seeing here. Whether or not you agree with it, whether you agree with AI having the potential to do that, whether AI will be successful is a separate matter. But that's what we're seeing. That is in no way surprising. It would have been shocking if they had somebody in there in a meaningful role who is passionate about games, passionate about the creator-driven business of games, because it would be in direct conflict with everything else Microsoft is doing. Microsoft is a company that is now about enabling its customers by enabling AI to drive things. That's at odds with the auteur model of any art, but specifically of games. Microsoft doesn't have the problem that Apple does or that Netflix does, where they have an auteur-driven content model to manage. Games are the only place where they have a content business. It's worth pointing out that Blackley's comments go against the statements released by Microsoft in its announcement of the Xbox shakeup. Sharma has promised to deliver the return of Xbox, and as part of that has vowed to re-engage with core Xbox fans. There was even a promise to commit to console, which is certainly a crowd-pleasing comment at a time when so many Xbox fans feel disenfranchised with Microsoft's shifting strategy. And there's the fact that Microsoft just spent $69 billion to acquire Activision. Why would they spend such an enormous amount only to shut down Xbox a few years later? And what would become of Activision? As it stands, Microsoft has a long list of video games due out this year and beyond, and the promise of a new Xbox console in the coming years. But will the next-gen Xbox fall by the wayside? Will any plans former Xbox boss Phil Spencer had for an Xbox handheld come to fruition? While Sharma has said she has no tolerance for bad AI and promised to not chase short-term efficiency or flood our ecosystem with soulless AI slop, it seems unlikely that gaming will escape Microsoft's big AI push entirely. And that is your Daily Fix for Tuesday, February 24th. Now that you're caught up on the news, watch the launch trailer for Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition on Nintendo Switch 2. I'm Damon Hatfield, and for all your video game news, stay tuned to IGN.